want to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined here at the BT Studios by Karol Atoma. It's a fantastic day for the family.
For sure. Obviously, our first press conference together and ahead of our first boxing night together. So, yeah, it's exciting.
100%. So, first of all, we'll just go on to your brother Moses. He signed professionally over to Queensbury with Francis. 18 years old. It's going to be a big statement when he makes his debut, isn't it?
For sure. Obviously, coming off the world gold medal, and now it's a new chapter, and it's one we're excited about.
Moses said there in the press conference that yourself and him sat down and spoke about his options, the pros and cons of turning over. In your mind, what was the deciding factor for him to turn over to professional?
Well, the two things that we kind of had in mind was either go to Olympics or turn pro. And then the debate then he had in his mind is, what's better, Olympic gold medal or, you know, a professional career? And I said, look how many, when you look at it as a wide, how many people have gold medals in Olympics every 4 years? But how many people break Mike Tyson's record? Like, how many people got break records? And I feel like that was a changing factor between what led him to turn pro.
He's saying one fight at a time. It's just in the rear view, this record of beating Mike Tyson. But for you, do you genuinely believe this could happen?
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone is in his way and if anyone's going to do it, he's going to do it, and he's the only one in his way to do it. So we are excited. I'm here to guide him, and he's got a great team around him.
And Queensbury's kind of the place to be, I'm assuming, in your mind, for especially in the heavyweight division at the minute. David Adelaide's coming up. They've got Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, and then at the very top, Tyson Fury. So in your mind, is this the best place to grow and develop your career as a heavyweight?
Absolutely, absolutely. He's in the best stable in that division as well. So it's exciting, and I'm really looking forward to how he's going to progress and then flourish.
You've been on the Fury card, you've been on these big cards so early on in your career. From an experience point of view, how important is it to get him on these cards?
The cards like that are just about exposure. But if we're talking about beating that record, that's when activity, it needs to be active. Like you heard, 8 fights a year. So it doesn't matter what card you're on. Obviously, big cards are great. However, it just get him out, get him active, and getting up the ladder.
Moving on to yourself then, 28th, another big fight night in Yard Beterbiev, and you're both on it. You said it's going to be the first ever day, let alone the same venue that you're both fighting. What's that going to be like?
I have no idea. I don't know what emotion it's gonna like bring up and stuff like that, but we're both excited. It's one we're gonna remember for sure.
And it's your first title fight, I believe it's for the WBC International. It's another step up, your first 10-rounder. How are you feeling about that? I'm
excited. Obviously, over Christmas, we're still training, keeping focused, keeping sharp. And now, you know, we're only 18, 19 days away from fight night.
And it's another quick turnaround for yourself, 3rd of December, 28th of January. For yourself, how important is activity going into 2023 if you want to build on those title fights? We're at WBC international level now. I'm assuming by the end of the year you're going to be kind of moving into that, certainly the high-level domestic fights.
Absolutely. With activity, it also kind of enables us to grow, stay in the gym, improve ourselves, and really step it up. So I'm excited to be part of the journey, and I'm excited for the opportunities that Queensbury are giving me.
I know some brothers, families, they don't like to be on the same card sometimes. So is this just to test the waters to see how you're feeling? Because it said it there, how big would it be if it's a double headlined world title fight in 3-4 years' time, Moses and Karol Atoma?
I don't see why that can't happen. Like I said, on the 20th, we're going to find out what it feels like to both be on the same night. But I am excited and ready to go.
Do you know much about your opponent? Francis said they're Argentinian, tough, 28-10. He's going to come to win. He'll want that title.
No, I never look at opponents. I leave that all to my coach. I've been with him since I was 14, so I trust him. He gets the tactics, he gets the game planning set and implements it in the training. And then my thing is to get that embedded in my head and implement it into the ring.
Francis said over there, make sure you speak to Dan. He's kind of been pivotal in both of your careers. So where would you be without him? Because surely your development is very much down to him.
Yeah, he's, well, like I said, I've known him since I was 14, Rico since he was 9. And he's kind of gone above and beyond just boxing. He's kind of turned into like a father figure for us. So we're grateful to have him. And in boxing, we all know how important trust is. Not only have a good coach, but also be able to trust him. And he's someone we keep close to us for sure.
Last one. I know you always like to remain humble, but have you got a prediction for your first title fight on the 28th of January?
No, I haven't got a prediction. The only prediction I have is getting the job done and winning. How that's going to happen, I have no idea yet. I'm going to carry on the tactics, carry on the game plan, and implement it in the ring. When the opening comes, I'm going to take it with both my hands.
Karol, thank you very much for being to IFL TV. Best of luck in a couple of weeks' time, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you very much. Have a nice
Cheers,
day.
mate.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.